Well, a gym battle is a gym battle. So in this chapter, we basically have Red challenging the Pewter City Gym. I liked it a lot. It all stuck in the gym for the most part, minus the very end of the chapter. But, I liked it a lot. Again, we are seeing a lot of Red being super analytical and smart when it comes to battling. He's really goofy and cocky when he's outside of battling, and he's an idiot. But when he's in the zone, he really, hones in on how he should be battling, what are the smartest moves, what are the smartest tactics to do this, and he shows this a lot, and he basically wows everybody in the gym that's watching him battle, and he basically sweeps through for most of the I guess trainers that are like the blocks for him to get up to Brock. So he basically he realizes that he's only got two viable Pokemon to fight against all these rock and ground type Pokemon. And because Pikachu's not going to do anything, apparently, and he really just needs to, if he can get to Brock, he could probably win. Maybe. But anyway, so he realizes he needs to basically one-shot every single Pokemon he goes up against. So he's going back and forth between Politoed and Bulbasaur, not Politoed, Poliwhirl and Bulbasaur, one-shotting each Pokemon that he goes up against, making everybody, his head explode because they're so incredibly amazed that he's able to think so critically about how he's going to beat the Pokemon. And anyways, he knows he can't take a hit, but he finally gets to Brock. And there's a brief break right before he challenges Brock, and he realizes that his two Poliwhirl and Bulbasaur are incredibly tired. They can't do this anymore. So he finally basically begs Pikachu to help him out. Once again, we're entering a zone where you gotta kind of suspend your disbelief, to a certain degree, because there are so many parallels to the anime and this, and it's crazy how this is kind of such a this manga is such a middle ground between the games and the anime, and then it's basically you mix them together and there's some weird there's a weird middle ground. Anyway, so he finally gets Pikachu to sort of agree. Not really. He sends Pikachu out, and Pikachu doesn't want to do anything, basically. Brock is being shirtless with his arms crossed. I don't know why he's shirtless. I don't know why he's ever been shirtless. It seems like a weird thing for him to be shirtless. Does anybody want to see that? Probably not. Well, I don't know. Brock's pretty good looking, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so basically Brock's whipping his butt. Pikachu's getting chased all over the ring, and at some point, Pikachu gets so angry at Red that he starts chasing Red around, and Brock's just like, "Ooh, what's going on here?" And so finally, Brock is like, "Let's just finish this. This is stupid," and he goes in for the final kill, and Pikachu's looking pretty dire here. Pikachu almost gets hit, but is saved by Red. Once again, we get to see how Red just genuinely cares for Pokemon and has this weird special connection that, it's almost like a sixth sense for him to put himself in harm's way just to make sure that his Pokemon, other Pokemon, are safe and happy. And he basically saves Pikachu from being, flattened by Brock's Onix. And at that point, that's when switch goes off in Pikachu's head. and he basically, Pikachu basically kind of comes around to some degree. I think he's still a little bit like, but like, for at least this battle, Pikachu basically sees Red's actually a nice guy. You know what? I'll give him a hand real quick. So Pikachu starts actually fighting back to a full effect, and this is where you gotta like suspend disbelief. Why is it that like in the like an electric type move should never affect an Onix? It should never affect any ground type Pokemon, let alone a ground and rock type. Like, I mean, not that like rock types are immune, but like the combination is like really like it shouldn't even touch him. But this apparently does. So Pikachu basically sets off a huge boom, and I think he might have killed Brock's Onix. I don't know. Do Pokemon die? Probably. But like, so basically Pikachu pops Onix apart with a giant thunderbolt, I guess. Everybody's like, I think even Red was a bit surprised by it, and Brock's like, okay. So Red wins his Boulder Badge, and he's outside, and basically it ends with him looking at his Boulder Badge, being super happy, and then he hears a girl being attacked by a Gyarados. That's basically the end of the chapter. And so yeah, that's the end of the chapter. I'm really like, I like this chapter. I like that Red is so smart in battle. But why do they need to add in the parts where it's just like Pikachu gonna be a jerk, Pikachu's gonna beat Onix for some reason, because that's something that can happen without like an additional move that's not a electric type. Like, maybe if Pikachu had Iron Tail. It doesn't, as far as I know. But like, why would they even bother? Like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird move for them to decide, let's end this chapter, or let's end this battle with something that could never happen in game, and has only really happened, like, I guess in the anime it's happened a couple of times. I keep going back to the anime because it's just, there's a lot of like BS that happens in the anime with Ash's Pikachu fighting off Onix, but at the very least with that situation there was water involved. This, it just seemed like Pikachu just made Onix go pop. He just burst it open. He basically broke Onix, and I don't know if Onix is gonna live. But yeah, like, at least there was water in that situation in the anime. But like, then there's stuff in the anime where it's like Pikachu fighting Blaine's Rhydon, and you gotta aim for the horn, and that's not how that works. If it's a ground type, it's a ground type. That's electric type move should never touch ground types. I just don't understand. It's I don't know. It's confusing to me why they would make that distinctive move. Why would they? Because then what happens later on when Red is fighting a ground type and it doesn't even affect him with Pikachu? Like, why? Like, in that case, then, like, what happened with Onix? Like, I just don't understand. There's a weird double standard going on with that, where it can affect certain Pokemon, but it can't affect others. I don't know. Either way, I did enjoy this chapter overall. I had more character development. I hope that, I don't know, Pikachu, the whole Pikachu being a jerk thing is such a weird thing that I don't know why they would do that again. Maybe I have more problems with this chapter than I thought I did. But like, I liked this chapter overall because it did some cool stuff, cool battling, showed Red doing some some real like analytical battle skills. But then it had the whole Pikachu beating Onix. It had Pikachu being a jerk to begin with. Like, I don't understand why Red even needs a Pikachu to begin with. But if he's gonna have a Pikachu, give it a different personality than like Ash's Pikachu. Have it be nice, or have it be like quirky or something like that, rather than just, oh, here's the Pikachu that's kind of a jerk in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it chills out just because its trainer's like nice. I don't know. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on this chapter. Let me know what you guys think of this chapter. What's your favorite part? What do you think of Onix being defeated by Pikachu? Make sure to leave a like so let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, remember to subscribe so that you can keep up with all my future videos and latest videos in general. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.